Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Suchit. I am biology NEET UG category lecturer, and in previous class we thought about what is reproduction, what are the events of reproduction, right? Now we'll discuss about next part, male reproductive system. Done? I hope you all doing good. Done. We'll come to topic now. Male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of firstly a pair of testes. Second, axillary ducts. Third, axillary glands. Fourth, external genitalia. These are the four parts we should discuss in male reproductive system. Firstly, where male reproductive system is located? It is located in the pelvis region or pelvic region. So, a pair of testes, axillary ducts. Axillary ducts includes rete testes, vasa differentia, epidermis. And axillary glands includes seminal vesicles, prostate gland and bulbourethral gland. And external genitalia includes scrotum and testis. Now these all parts we'll discuss in this male reproductive system diagram. Fine. See, the outermost pocket-like structure is called scrotum. Scrotum is a bag-like structure where testes are present. So the scrotum is only responsible to maintain 2 to 2.5 lower than the normal body temperature for the spermatogenesis, because inside the scrotum, scrotal sac is present. Inside the scrotal sac, testes are present. Inside the testes, seminiferous tubules are present. Inside that, spermatogenesis will take place. So testes are descended to the abdominal cavity to maintain their 2 to 2.5 lower than the normal body temperature. So testes are called extra abdominal organs. Next, the posterior surface of the testis consists of a epididymis. 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 Present along the posterior surface of the testis. The epididymis will leads to the vasa differentia. Vasa differentia. The sperms which are produced in the testis. In the testis means inside the seminiferous tubules will go from the rete testis to vasa differentia. From there to epididymis. The epididymis will collect the sperm. From there to vasa differentia. This vasa differentia, only sperms are present. I am not telling semine, only sperms. The vasa differentia will collect the sperm from the epididymis. The vasa differentia will loops over the urinary bladder. Means it loops over the urinary bladder through inguinal canal. Here one canal like structure is present. Inguinal. This canal acts like a passage between the abdominal cavity and testis or scrotum. So from this canal only blood vessels, lymph vessels, arteries, veins, vasa differentia, everything will pass. So it acts like a bridge or a canal from the two parts. Upper region is called abdominal cavity, lower region is testis. Done? So now vasa differentia will loops over the urinary bladder. The word loops over the is mentioned in your NCERT book. So loops over means the vasa differentia will go and connect back side of the urinary bladder. So I am showing the front side because to understand. So vasa differentia will loops over the urinary bladder, will connect to back side of the urinary bladder. For example, think this as a urinary bladder. So here urinary bladder is present. Urinary bladder, the function of urinary bladder is to collect the urine. So the urine in the urinary bladder will come from the ureter. The ureter will collect the urine from the kidneys. From the kidneys, urine will come through the ureter. It is stored in the urinary bladder. So backside of the urinary bladder, the vasa differentia duct will come, and the seminal vesicles which are present on both the side of urinary bladder, those seminal vesicle duct and vasa differentia duct will fuse to form a common duct that is called ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct. The formation of seminal vesicle duct and vasa differentiate duct is called ejaculated duct. Further, the ureter, urinary bladder has a ureter from which urine will come outside. So the ejaculated duct will fuse with the ureter and forms a common ejaculatory duct. So it's also called urinogenital duct because this urinogenital duct will help in the elimination of urine and sperm. So only this ureter or urinogenital organ will help in the ejaculation of urine and sperm. So how it will eliminate both means below the urinary bladder a sphincter is present which is made up of smooth muscles. Like sphincter is like round shape. Inside this urinogenital duct is present. The sphincter will regulate the passage of urine or sperm. When sphincter is closed, urine will come. Ejaculate duct will close. Done and vice versa. And opposite you can imagine. That is called vice versa. And next, now seminal vesicle will secrete some juices and bulbourethral glands will secrete some juices and prostate gland will secrete some juices. All the juices will form a semen with the sperm which are coming from vasa differentia. So these glands will produce some juices. Those which juices are we'll discuss in the further classes. Done. It is prostate gland. This is bulbourethral gland. See here, seminal vesicles which are present behind the urinary bladder are paired. Prostate gland is single. Bulbourethral gland is paired. And here, vasa differentia on both sides. I drawn only one side of testis. You can imagine on this side. Then vasa differentia are both sides paired. Epidermis are both sides paired. Testes are both sides paired. But only single is prostate gland. Done. All the organs are in paired. Now, finally, here end of the topic is the anterior portion of the penis will elongate with the urethra and forms a spongy tissues around the penis. These are called corpora spongiosum. And inside another tissue is called corpora cavernosa. Here, both corpora spongiosum and corpora cavernosa will regulate the penis erection and copulation. Erection means during before doing of the copulation. Copulation means the ejaculation of male sperm into the vagina. So parasympathetic nerve and sympathetic nerve will control the copulation and erection. And this parasympathetic and sympathetic nerve system is behind your need. Just for the knowledge purpose I am telling here. So this is the male reproductive system. Done. See here, male reproductive system consists of I'm revising once again, a pair of testes, axillary ducts, axillary glands, external genitalia. Done. Here, for example, think here. This is the scrotum. This is scrotum. Inside, two scrotal sacs are present. That is bilobe. Inside scrotal sacs, two testes are present. Done. Scrotum, scrotal sac. Inside is testis. Inside the testis, seminiferous tubules, highly coiled. Inside this, sperm production will take place. So inside this structure, inside of TS of testes and everything, we'll discuss in detail in further classes, right? This is only male reproductive system diagram. If you see from outside how it looks. Done. See here, epidermis. The posterior surface of the means backside. Backside of the testis, epidermis is present. It at the end of the epidermis, this epidermis is divided into three parts: carpus, caput, and cauda. At end of the cauda part will be origin of the vasa differentia. The vasa differentia will come originated from the end of the epidermis part, and it will originate and it will move through the abdominal cavity and it loops over the urinary bladder. And vasa differentiate duct and seminal vesicle ducts will fuse to form a common ejaculated duct. This ejaculated duct will go inside the urethral duct, and it opens into the urethral duct and forms a common urinogenital duct, which helps in the formation of or transfer of urine and sperm. That is regulated by sphincter, which is made up of smooth muscle cells around the urinary bladder, below the urinary bladder, right? So below the urinary bladder, prostate gland and bulbourethral glands are present. Those secretion of prostate gland, bulbourethral gland, and seminal vesicles will fuse along with the sperms which are coming from the vasa deferentia. These three will fuse and form a semen. Then, though how they will form, what are the secretions from these glands, we'll discuss in further classes. Now, again, external genitalia, nothing but penis. Penis is made up of two tissues, corpora spongiosum and corpora cavernosa. The end of the penis is called glans penis, which is conical shaped, which is very smooth without hair and shiny skin. The glans penis is covered by a loose fleshy fold of tissue called or skin called prepuce. End of the gland penis, this conical shape, is covered by a foldy tissue or skin is called a prepuce. The end of the opening of penis is called urethral meatus, from where urine will come out. Done. This is the male reproductive system. Thank you. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that when I do new video, you'll get notification. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support.